how this plays out. I mean, you got like Rews, who just had an amazing winners finals match against Rews not too long ago, going down to a game 5. In fact, every game 5 set we've had so far, or best of 5 set, has gone to a game 5.
Huh.
So definitely very interesting. We could be in for the long haul.
I was gonna say, if we end up seeing Rews and Rews in grands again, we might very well go to game 10.
We could
Like, I've
be
seen
in
it
store.
happen.
We could be in store for 15 more games. So I hope you like
So
sitting.
sit tight.
Yeah.
Sit tight, y'all. All right, starting out. We got a projectile game going. Both of them have only put damage on each other with projectiles so far.
Ooh. And this is where things are going to be really interesting, right? Because like, while Zexyyy was really starting to get that like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Patient. We said that so many times. I'm getting old. I'm falling
It's
apart. Oh, that was definitely a mistake. But as we saw him start to get that patient game all together here, you're kind of going against a different piece at this point.
Yeah.
Right? You want to talk about patience? Let's talk about how Rews plays this game.
I think, yeah, you know, from knowing how Zexyyy plays, because obviously he's from this region and I've seen him play many times, I think Rews might outpatience him.
Yeah, he might, but. And that's the difference. Like, if you're able to change up tempos, right, in a game that's all about momentum, right, with how this game tends to work sometimes, if you're able to change up your tempo like Zexyyy did right there, playing the patient game, but then turning right into aggro when you need to close out that stock, you could definitely find a way to take it over Rews.
Yeah. And maybe do something that Rews isn't expecting to have to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Even stocks here, though, like, we pretty much reset. Nice follow-up with the up air.
I want to talk about how much I hate the fact that when Rews was put on the platform, he threw out back air, right? He just didn't go far enough, and then immediately nared. Like, immediately. I hate Youngling.
No, Youngling's funny and awesome. He's so
his frame data is so good, man.
Man, you nerf Youngling. Like,
dude, people think he's just like an okay high tier. No, this character's messed up in a lot of ways.
Like, I play Youngling, he's kind of borked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's very borked. He's a very, very good character.
Yeah.
But either way right now,
Catching that jump with the up down air, that was so good.
And the thing is, his down air comes out pretty quick too, and the way it hits, ugh.
All right, caught in that lag of the boomerang, you know, that is a move that if you throw out like point blank, you have to be really careful.
Yeah. All right, one of the few times we see the reflector come out, and it seems to got punished
so
for that.
Good.
He's gonna have to be very careful using that reflector.
Zexyyy is all over Rews right now.
Oh yeah. He's definitely changed up the tempo because like he recognizes what position that Rews is in, right? He's turning it up here. Ooh, whoa!
Yeah, he had a bomb in hand. Oh, I like that falling up air. What's he gonna do?
It's gonna get kicked in the chin.
Yeah.
All right,
I think
well.
Rews kind of knew that Zexyyy was, you know, jonesing for the kill there. Caught him jumping.
I mean, Zexyyy, again, here's the thing, right? He just had a reverse 3-0, right? He started, you know, to really get that momentum kind of built up. And he's bringing it right into loser's final. So Rews, who's just, I mean, I'm sure he was practicing, warming up, right? I mean, he's got to deal with this momentum coming out of Zexyyy.
Yeah.
And I mean, and we've seen how good Zexyy's, like, becoming as time goes on. Like, he's definitely, like, I know I haven't been to RVA as much, but I've been watching RVA, and I've been keeping track, and this guy has just been getting better and better and better as time goes on. Like you said, fine wine.
Like fine wine. He's definitely been a breakout this season for sure, and I think having traveled over in Europa for a little bit, he was over there for the summer, really helped him like buff out his game for a little bit.
Well, I mean, we'll see if he can keep it up, because as much as you could put the pressure down on Rews, Rews is not just going to, you know, sit there and just deal with it, right? He's going to find a way to counterattack. He's going to find his game plan here. And it's just a matter of, like, you having to adapt to when that does actually start. And right now, it looks like it's starting. Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Good catch on the jump. I don't know what Zexyyy wanted to do there.
I think he tried doing a drop-down nair. Unfortunately, you're dealing with Wolf up special, which is already, like, a crazy move as it is.
I think he wanted to cheese him a little bit.
Oh, yeah, probably.
A little bit of cheese, a bit of an early stock. Got a little greedy.
Wolf's kind of one of those characters where as soon as he loses his jump, if you're able to like knock him under the stage, and especially at certain angles, he kind of just can't recover.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about with Rews finding a way to get back into the game.
This feels like a completely different matchup. Like,
Yeah.
This feels like a different Rews. All right. You know, Zexyy's slowing it down a little bit. Not seeing.
Yeah, but like Rews is starting to get his movement going. I felt like his movement was a little stale in that game one, but he's definitely warmed up here. And this is why like best of fives are so important. You have so much time to kind of get back into the swing of things. Okay.
Wanted to go off in there for sure.
He's only got 66% on him right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fault him for that. I definitely see where the vision was.
Ooh.
Dude, even if he loses the stock, like Zexyy's at 78.
That was
stock on him.
that was a super clean play. I mean, YoungLink has the potential to turn this around because of his like damage output and the way he can find kills, but you got to play nearly
Really
perfect.
clean.
Yeah, you got to be like on top of it.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was a great extension on that. Just like knowing exactly where his DI was.
I hate his frame data so much. I hate it so much. Oh, there was so much pressure there. A lesser player would have gotten hit by something, but Rews, again, just a defensive stalwart, just not getting hit. Oh, my God.
Were you thinking about what you would have done in that situation?
Yeah, I would have died. that's what would have happened. I would have panicked, and I would have died.
I would have eaten my shorts. That's what would have happened.
Jeez, that was messed up.
Jeez Louise, I mean. We're on track to a Game 5 situation. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one apiece right now. But, I mean, this is kind of what I expected from Rews anyway. I mean, I don't think it was going to be a 3-0 for Zexyyy.
Oh, for sure.
But, you know, it could still be a 3-1. I mean, because we've seen what Zexyyy can do when he's put on the back foot, right? Like, when he needs to adapt, he can do so. It's just that, you know, you still got to find a way to kind of be ready for the patience here.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. It's just he threw out so many moves in at once.
Yeah.
He's got his little bomb out. Oh, wow. That nair is huge. I mean,
Yeah.
that barely got him out of the grab.
Again, that's one of those nairs I'm talking about in this game. Like, if you got a sex kick for a nair, it's one of the best
just
moves in the
good.
game. Yeah, it's both these characters have a sex kick for a nair.
I like that the returning range out of it. Not much follow-up out of it.
All right. Trying to keep this pressure up here, trying to find a way to answer back.
Oh my God, Rews just like spacing it all out.
Ooh, that was actually a great call out there with the boomerang.
Oh, so good! That was clean.
That
as hell.
was super nice.
It was like, yeah, drag down fair into imagination.
Right. And that's the thing is, like, I feel like as the set goes on, this could turn into a game where it's both these characters taking advantage of the other's, like, linear recovery plan.
Yeah.
Because, like, both of them, again, the recoveries aren't bad, but they can get really stuffed out in the right options. Oh, my gosh!
Where do you go? I mean,
To the blast zone.
Yeah,
that was just a clean string from one side of PS2 to the other.
it's fun. It's really fun watching these two play against each other, actually, because it's like clip wars.
Yeah.
Like one of them will get a clip on the other.
I mean, it's like the other thing here, too, is that, like, with both these characters, right, with how good they are, again, they're both super. Oh, yeah, I think he tried going for a potential footstool
yeah.
and then tried to get a nair at that point. But as I was saying, both these characters are super expressive, right? So, like, even if you don't play against each other, you know the general game plan, but it's like trying to adapt to, like, how that player plays is also, like, another thing that goes into it.
I keep seeing him like roll behind him after getting that down tilt. It feels like he's not really sure what he wants to do out of that down tilt. And I would like to see a little bit more follow-up on it.
Right. Oh my
Actually,
God!
A good call, maybe.
I think he was expecting a runoff, right? Because he's at like 107, so it wouldn't have been a bad play. And I think he just kind of pulled the trigger a little too early, but he's kind of lucky that down smash, like, it's one of those things you see it and it's so easy, and you're like, oh yeah, I can close this out, and then you just kind of mess it up, but,
He did not fast fall there.
Yep.
Damn.
Wins the lottery.
Rews looking good right now.
Yep, that was definitely super, super rough. But, I mean, a really good game. I'd like to see Zexyyy try to make a comeback here because I'm really liking how these two are
I
playing
mean, it
against each other.
definitely felt like Zexyyy was like playing from behind the whole time that game, and he was like really trying to claw his way back up, and he almost did all the way. So not a bad showing from Zexyyy.
No, it was definitely a very, very solid game. But I mean, that's the thing about Smash Bros. Somebody's got to win at the end of the day,
I mean,
right?
yeah.
Like both of them can play super good.
That's
They can
how
get
it works.
Yeah, some great plays. Somebody's got to win, unfortunately.
Oh my God, he is just overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. You mess up one time, right? And I was talking about this. Rews is really good about not overextending. You overextended once and took 88%.
Yeah.
Like,
That's insane.
yeah.
I feel like these two are having a fun time playing each other right now. Like, I can't see it in their faces, but I can just feel it from the way they're playing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, you can hope.
you can hope. It's definitely fun for me to watch.
Yeah.
So, but right now, ooh, just barely missing out on that grab. That would have been a nice, like, 40% too.
Yeah, I mean, you knew exactly what Zexyyy was going to do in that situation.
See, that's the problem with that fire arrow, especially underneath that platform. Like, if you get clipped by it, you get put into a tech situation, and you're not always ready for it because it pops you up just enough. And that's why he was able to convert with that down air.
That's a situation that Zexyyy especially is like really familiar with anyway. Like, that's just something that works for young.
I mean, it's tough to think that you're going to meet a tech situation off a fire arrow.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, so he's definitely going to be ready for that. Ooh, he was
trying to cook something.
He was looking for a roll-in.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like I said, we've been seeing Rews. He likes that forward smash. Like, just
Oh, as you say that, he just throws one out.
Yep. And another one.
That roll in, yeah.
Here's another one.
Oh,
Yep.
For a move like that, though, like for Ying's up, you really have to like have a fast answer to it because
Yeah.
it's kind of.
I mean, that was actually another one coming out. So he's not getting punished for as many forward smashes I see him throw out. He's not getting punished too often. So, like, I mean, hey, go for it. Why not? But, I mean, it's a strong move, too.
I think maybe Zexyy's just trying to be really respectful of those forward smashes.
And I don't blame him.
Yeah, I really
I
don't.
do not blame him.
I mean, if you get hit by that, it's just like, see ya, scraps.
Yep. I mean, that's what both these characters, they have tools like that.
Popped him right up. Oh, that nair was almost so...
He was definitely expecting the side B, I think. He was definitely wanting to trade with that. Oh, he just pops off the top. I don't know if the DI was a little off, but...
No, I mean, dash attack at that percentage, though, like, full dash attack
it just barely died, I think.
It's still answerable for Zexyyy, though.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
I mean, just like that.
And I mean, 30%, that's nothing.
That's
like, we've seen what Zexyyy can do once he gets his opening.
Right.
Like,
That's
if
one
Rews,
neutral win.
Right. He just overextends once. I mean, we saw him put 88% down.
And we're good. We're chilling. If,
Oh.
you know, if I'm Zexyyy, I'm like, all right, cool.
All right.
Rews answering back. Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate and respect that Rews is trying to go for these, like, hard leads on Zexyyy, but Zexyy's just moving around too much.
I hate back air there. I hate it. It's just a moving hitbox.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like
don't
you're
get
fighting.
hit.
It's like you're fighting Ness at that point, man. I hate fighting Ness. Oh my goodness.
Curious how you compare the two characters you don't like to each other.
Well, it's because, like, I mean, both the characters are great at smothering shields, right? Oh, great off air. But they're both good at, like, continuously throwing out a hitbox, right, and just making you respect. Like, you kind of just have to hold shield and wait for them to be done.
Yeah.
And a lot of players, you know, when their shields touch, they want to react right away. So that's kind of like, again, the difference between the bad players and good players. And Rews was able to just kind of, you know, be patient, wait it out, not panic. But here we go, another game 5, though.
Another one.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, the way that game ended, I just really appreciate Zexyyy roaming his face on the controller a little bit. But knowing what his options are.
Right.
Just throwing out that fair, knowing that Rews is going to be in the airspace above him. It's like, ah, GG's.
Exactly.
Gotcha with the up air.
All right.
So once you start figuring out like the pattern that younglings like to have with their projectiles, it becomes a lot easier to deal with them. Like,
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
I mean, that's like one thing I think is, it's like you're kind of pointing out, is that Young Links, each player has a very particular pattern they like to throw out with those projectiles like you were mentioning. So, like, I think you're definitely on the point there, and I think Rews is starting to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're talking about. Like, once you figure out how to thread the needle, like, you're in a really good spot. Ooh, that's huge.
Good on Zexyyy to have that bomb out, though. Just kind of being ready.
Yeah.
Great counter up smash from Rews. Oh, wow. I didn't think that would kill yet.
Well, I mean, like, I don't think he was, I don't think Rews was ready for the conversion because he was probably expecting a hitbox to come out immediately, but Zexyyy had the realization, like, okay, I need to actually run a little bit to actually go catch
I'm
this one.
sorry.
Yeah.
Did you see that whole strength just now?
Yep. Young Wing.
Woo! I like that he was going a little farther with the dash attack. He expected Zexyyy to be rolling out because he has been for the entirety of this set. It just so happened that Zexyyy rolled in at that time. Oh, so overwhelming. What do you do?
Pray. He's kind of pray. Oh, yep, he's living. Ooh,
Missed that fastball. That honestly might have been better landing on the platform.
I mean, he didn't get punished for landing on the platform. He did end up losing his stock, but still, like, if Rews
But not
was
for
ready
that
for
situation,
yeah.
you know. That's not going to kill yet, but it's good damage on him. Back though, yeah.
Yeah, right now it's just about just building up the damage. Just put him off stage, see what you can find on him.
I don't think Zexyyy was expecting that bomb to pop in behind him.
There we go. That was actually huge.
Yeah. Oh, God. This is last stock, by the way, of the set.
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very close right now.
Tensions are high. Sometimes, like, I watch Zexyyy play this character, and I'm like, does he have auto turnaround? Like, does he have a switch? Like,
Yeah, sometimes it feels like it, but, like, I mean, when you're able to be reversed, it's just like, some players are really good about knowing when they can start acting when they're trying to turn around, too. So, like, sometimes it definitely feels like that. Ooh, that was
scary.
terrifying. Yeah, that was a good roll in, though.
oh, my God. Oh,
Easy.
my God.
Honestly, it's coming down to the last hit scenario. There we go,
He
man.
got put in a tech situation from the bomb. That is so, man. That is crazy.
Well, I mean, we kind of brought it up earlier, like, Zexyyy's ready for those situations, and, like, when your arrow and your bomb set up on those platforms like that, and people aren't exactly ready to tech, you got to be ready to you know, make it work, and, man, Zexyyy was playing absolutely on fire.
Yeah, that was such a good showing from Zexyyy, honestly. I think honestly, he's proud of himself for that one, too, because I saw him, like, after that game, he was like, oh, gosh.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely a tough one. I mean, I do not blame him for feeling